Some people break under pressure, others rise. What makes the difference? Mindset. Not motivation, not luck. Mindset forged in discipline, strengthened by suffering, and made bulletproof by consistency. If your mind is fragile, your results will be fragile. But when you build an unbreakable mindset, no failure, no betrayal, no storm can stop you. Comment, unbreakable, if you're ready to become a warrior in your own mind. You weren't born to quit when life turns dark. You were born to sharpen your thoughts like weapons, to train your emotions like soldiers. Your mind is the general of your life. And if the general is weak, the army crumbles. You don't need a new plan. You need a new mental standard. You don't negotiate with weakness. You don't coddle excuses. You don't argue with fear. You take control. You decide what thoughts stay. You reject what thoughts destroy. You're not at war with the world. You're at war with the part of you that still believes you're average. You want success? Then toughen up. Stop hoping the world gets easier. Make your mind harder. Build endurance. Train like your life depends on it, because it does. Every goal you have lives or dies based on the thoughts you permit to exist. You are not your emotions. You are not your doubt. You are not your past. You are the commander, the architect, the force. Your results are just reflections of your mental blueprint. Upgrade your mind, and you'll upgrade your entire reality. If your mind folds under pressure, so will your life. So build it like steel, train it daily, strengthen it hourly, and remind yourself you either suffer the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Choose wisely. You don't need to feel ready. You need to act ready. Waiting for the perfect moment is weakness in disguise. Life doesn't reward the hesitant, it rewards the relentless. Every second you hesitate, someone else takes your place. Every time you pause, your vision fades. You either command your life, or you let life command you. Stop feeding your mind junk. Social media, gossip, distractions. They dull the sword of your mind. An unbreakable mindset is sharp, precise, focused. You must protect your mental energy like your life depends on it, because it does. Whatever you allow in your head will either build you or bury you. Comfort is a liar. It whispers sweet things while it slowly kills your ambition. Get used to discomfort. Get used to stretching. The person with the unbreakable mindset doesn't run from pressure. They chase it, because pressure creates clarity, and pressure reveals truth. You're not tired, you're undisciplined, you're not overwhelmed, you're understructured. The moment you start telling yourself the truth, your power returns. The unbreakable mind doesn't entertain lies, it deals in brutal honesty. That's how strength is forged, not in fantasy, but in clarity. Don't wish for less stress. Train to handle more. Don't pray for smaller obstacles. Build a bigger mind. Life doesn't get easier, you get stronger, and every battle you win in your head shows up as victory in the world. Strength is not a gift, it's a decision. You don't need more time, you need more intensity. Most people waste years waiting for permission to go all in. But the one who wins is the one who goes now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. With fire in the eyes and steel in the mind. Excuses are chains, and every time you make one, you wrap another link around your potential. The unbreakable mind sees excuses for what they are. Lies designed to protect comfort. You don't need protection, you need pressure. Pressure makes diamonds, and it will make you too, if you stop running. Average people seek relief. Warriors seek resistance. The unbreakable mindset isn't built when it's easy. It's built when everything in you wants to quit, but you keep going anyway. That's the moment your old self dies, and your real self is born. Control is everything. If your mind controls you, you're a slave to emotion. If you control your mind, you become the master of results. You must train your mind to obey. That means shutting down doubt before it speaks. That means standing tall when the world expects you to crawl. You don't rise by chance. You rise by choice. You choose discipline when distraction begs. You choose action when fear scares. You choose growth when comfort tempts. This is the path, the narrow road. The road where average gets left behind and excellence becomes your only option. Let people laugh. Let them doubt you. Their voices don't matter. The unbreakable mind does not answer to noise. It answers to vision. It answers to conviction. It answers to the inner fire that says, I'm not done yet. Let the world talk. Let your results speak louder. There is no secret. There is no shortcut. There is only mastery, and mastery comes to those who are willing to do what others won't, to those who suffer daily to rise permanently. The unbreakable mind is earned, and the price is everything you used to be. You must become obsessed with discipline, not motivated, not inspired. Disciplined, motivation fades, inspiration disappears, but discipline stays. It's there when you're tired. It's there when no one is watching. Discipline is the backbone of the unbreakable mind. Stop waiting to feel like it. Winners do it whether they feel like it or not. That's the difference. The mind that's unbreakable doesn't ask for permission from feelings. It commands feelings to follow. Emotion becomes fuel, not a barrier. You either lead your feelings, or they will lead you to failure. No one is coming to save you. No miracle, no hero, no lucky break. You are the miracle, you are the answer, but you must step into that role with force, with clarity, with unshakable resolve. The second you stop expecting rescue is the second you start building strength. Weakness has a voice. It sounds like maybe tomorrow. It sounds like just this once. It sounds like I deserve a break. You silence that voice by taking action, by doing what you said you would do long after the mood has passed. The mind becomes unbreakable when the soul refuses to break. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a relentless pace. Progress is the cure for fear. Action is the death of doubt. Don't analyze yourself into paralysis. Move, break something, learn, adjust, keep going. Every step forward tightens your grip on your future. When your mind is unbreakable, setbacks become setups. Criticism becomes fuel. Failure becomes feedback. There is no loss, only information. And the one with the strongest mind doesn't panic. They pivot, they process. Then they punch back harder than ever before. Every battle is won before it's ever fought in your mind. If your thoughts are scattered, your results will be scattered. If your thoughts are sharp, your results will cut through every obstacle. The unbreakable mind prepares before the war begins. It trains in silence so it can dominate in chaos. You don't react, you respond. There's a difference. Reaction is emotional, response is strategic. The unbreakable mind doesn't panic, it calculates. It doesn't flinch at fire. It walks through it with its eyes open. Your job is to become the calm inside the storm. Mental toughness means you don't fold when you're overlooked, when you're underestimated, when you're betrayed. You turn rejection into fire, pain into power, and setbacks into steps. The unbreakable mind is unbothered by the temporary because it's locked in on the eternal. You must learn to suffer with purpose. The weak suffer and cry. The strong suffer and build. You'll suffer either way. One path breaks you. The other makes you legendary. Choose your pain, the pain of staying weak, or the pain of growing stronger. Fear is loud, but it's not real. Your brain will create 1,000 stories to keep you stuck. But stories don't stop warriors. The unbreakable mind pushes through fear like fog. It moves forward until fear has no choice but to move aside. Action destroys anxiety every single time. No one will hand you strength. You have to earn it. In the dark, when no one claps, when no one believes, when everything in you says stop and you don't, that's the moment strength is born. That's the moment your old self dies and your future begins. You weren't made for mediocrity. You weren't made to blend in, to settle, to lower your voice so others feel comfortable. You were made to dominate, to rise, to shape your world with nothing but your will. But that requires one thing first. The mind must be forged like iron. When you think small, you attract small. When you shrink, the world shrinks with you. But when your mind expands, your life follows. You must train your brain to see beyond what is and lock on to what must be. Vision is the weapon of the unbreakable mind. You can't afford weak thoughts. One weak thought can poison your entire mission, starve your doubt, feed your courage. Every single day. This is not a game. This is war, and the battlefield is between your ears. You either win there, or you lose everywhere else. Stop running from hard. Hard is the answer. Hard molds you. Hard builds roots. The more resistance you face, the deeper your foundation becomes. The unbreakable mind doesn't complain. It converts pain into power, and it uses difficulty as discipline. Your habits reveal your mental strength. Show me your routine, and I'll show you your destiny. Strong minds create strong systems. They don't wing it. They don't wait to feel right. They show up no matter what. That's how you separate the talkers from the doers. You're not a victim. You're a weapon. But only if you choose to sharpen daily. The strongest minds are not the most gifted. They are the most consistent. The ones who show up after defeat. The ones who keep going after success. The ones who refuse to break. No matter what comes. They won't understand your hunger. Let them doubt. Let them mock. While they scroll, you build. While they rest, you rise. You don't need validation. You need vision. Validation is for the weak. Vision is for the relentless. The unbreakable mind lives in the future, not in the opinions of the blind. Get obsessed with your own standard, not theirs. The world will hand you average and call it success, but you know better. You know the cost of excellence, the pain, the repetition, the silence, and still you show up. Because anything less would be betrayal to your potential. Every time you feel like quitting, double your pace. That's how legends are made. When the ordinary would fold, the unbreakable mind leans in. It knows the breakthrough lives right beyond the breakdown. And it refuses to let emotion sabotage the mission. There is no off switch for greatness. You train even when you're tired. You move even when you're numb, because the body obeys the mind. And when the mind is unbreakable, there are no limits, only levels. Levels you climb while others sleep. Sacrifice is not punishment. Sacrifice is refinement. Every comfort you kill adds muscle to your spirit. You don't need more pleasure, you need more purpose. Trade your vices for virtues. Trade your ease for elevation. The unbreakable mind always chooses growth over gratification. Stop chasing motivation. Start building identity. You don't do the work because you want to. You do it because it's who you are. You are discipline. You are drive. You are the storm. And when that identity hardens, nothing and no one can break you. This is your warning and your invitation. The world won't wait for you. Your dreams are dying while you delay, and every time you postpone your discipline, you extend your prison. The unbreakable mind doesn't wait. It acts. It executes. It finishes what others only fantasize about. Burn the fallback plan. Burn the safety net. The mind can't be strong when it's still holding on to exit doors. The moment you commit with no way out is the moment power floods in. Strength doesn't show up before commitment. It shows up after full force. All in. You must become dangerous. Not to harm, but to conquer. A force so focused that fear steps aside. A presence so steady that chaos can't shake it. The unbreakable mind is not loud. It's lethal, silent, disciplined, and completely in control. Protect your thoughts like treasure. Starve distractions like poison. Feed only what makes you sharper, stronger, wiser. Every thought matters. Every choice counts. This is your edge, your ability to think with clarity while the world drowns in noise. Every time you conquer your weakness, you get louder in the silence. You start to feel it, that shift from unsure to unstoppable, from scattered to sharp, from soft to steel. And once the mind is forged, everything else bends to your will. If you've made it this far, drop a ray in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that's improving every single day.